Welcome to Solving Life. My name is Nolan, and these are the reasons why I think Tesla being added to the S&P 500 is overrated. With Tesla up 44% at the time of this recording after the announcement that it will be included in the S&P 500, I should be excited to see such gains for my biggest investment in my portfolio. But instead, I'm left scratching my head at now why, all of a sudden, do people look at Tesla any differently? Nothing's changed. Tesla just had its best quarter in the history of its existence with Q3 2020. Hopping over to hypercharts, we can see just how monumental Q3 turned out to be, setting a record number of deliveries, up from the previous high of 112,000 to now setting the current high of 139,000. That's a growth of about 25,000. And with Tesla's Gigafactory in Berlin going to be up and running soon, and also Texas, hopefully sometime in late 2021, this record number will look small in the near future. Heading over to the revenue section, we see another record number for Tesla, with $8.7 billion in revenue to give a gross profit of about $2.3 billion. Altogether, giving Tesla $14.5 billion in cold hard cash on hand. In almost every single metric, Tesla's been able to put up amazing numbers. This past quarter really cemented the massive monetary growth Tesla's been able to achieve while also rapidly expanding, getting ready for its blitzkrieg-style attack in 2021 and 2022. How was Tesla, while building 3 factories, actually they're more like compounds, able to more than double their cash on hand, really just shows how successful this company can become. Because usually, a company going through this rapid growth phase will take on lesser quarters, maybe even take on a loss while they expand because of the upfront cost associated with growing. The buildings, the equipment, the employees, and so on will put a strain on their short-term financial success. But businesses with great products know that once their expansion takes place, their gains will be exponentially greater. Even with this historic quarter in which all other automakers have been declining, these great gains seem to be already priced in with the stock staying pretty consistent and actually falling around 3.4%. So now, why all of a sudden is the stock seeing this huge gain besides the amount of shares that will need to be bought by these indexes? Validation. The Chinese philosopher Confucius once said, when translated to English, is, "What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others." Most humans lack the courage to believe in themselves and their ability to make decisions, especially related to investing our money for the future. We seek validation for the company, mutual funds, indexes, and investing firms we see as potential investments before we make a move. While researching how to invest money, it is important to take the opinion of the people you respect. But if that's your only source of information, or the end-all be-all of the decision, then what that means is in more cases than not, the person lacks the confidence to blame themselves for the consequences of their actions. They want to be able to pass the blame onto someone else if they don't see the returns they expected or wanted. People like this will usually use some sort of money manager and is invested in mutual funds. There's nothing wrong with that type of investing. It's viewed as safe and you'll more than likely get an average return. For these type of people, Tesla is now a viable option to invest in because someone else said it's a good company. Tesla has changed from risky to safe overnight because of one entity, an entity that does not matter to Tesla's business. I remember when I first invested in Tesla about a year and a half ago. I got 3 shares, split adjusted for about 51.18 cents. And let me tell you, if that was the actual stock price, then the number of shares that I would have would be exponentially more. You can believe that. I put my money in this company that was being dragged in the media. It couldn't put up a profit. But I saw that they were making all the right moves. At this time, Tesla was not a safe investment. But the deeper and deeper I got into the core business and its leader in Elon, the more I could see how life-changing this company could become. The investments with the biggest gains usually are not safe. They are the things cast aside, like most revolutionary ideas are, until they change the world. The news. Everywhere I look, I see everybody's talking about Tesla's inclusion to the S&P and how extraordinary that a company the size of Tesla is being added. Everyone's speculating on how many shares will need to be bought and how much this means for the stock. For me, I started investing in Tesla in the summer of 2019. I saw how it was misunderstood and really started to take a deep dive into why I might want to invest in this company. Being able to see both sides looking at the same information and coming to completely different conclusions was a great teacher for me. I was able to see the risks and also be able to hear arguments from the bulls and bears and institutional investors. I took all this information and laid out a couple different roadmaps, some leading to the promised land, while others heading to deep, dark, cold, scary bankruptcy. Doing these exercises made me feel comfortable investing in the stock. I didn't care what my parents, coworkers, and the financial media that they were laughing at why I would want to essentially throw my money away. Never let someone else change your opinion. Don't let the media get in your head. It's your life, and you need to be the one in control. Don't be afraid to break norms. Be yourself, not what others want you to be. Bottom line, I always knew that if Tesla's success was to come to fruition, it would join the S&P. For investors who have been with this company for an extended period of time, it was more a matter of when than if Tesla would be added. For me, Tesla being added to the index overshadows its amazing quarter and battery day. They showed us the roadmap for the long-term and short-term future with affirming 2020 guidance and showing us how they plan to scale to multiple terahours of production. To me, the business will be always more important than the awards and indexes. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Tell me in the comment section below what your favorite thing about Tesla is. To wrap things up, this is Nolan, and let's solve life.